Hi guys and welcome. So you're joining me today to do a little add-on really. This is a jumpsuit that, it's not mine, it's my daughter's, and I bought it the other day. But because she's tall, the leg is just a couple of inches too short for her. Now it's a beautiful, beautiful jumpsuit. So when she tried it on, she says this length isn't going to work. So I'm probably gonna have to have them cut down so they're 3/4. And I said, well, as it happens, I've got some lovely black lace that we could add on to lengthen them from you if you do want them long. So when I showed her the lace, she went, oh yes, that's lovely that. So this is a piece of lace that I bought. You can see it's quite thick. And what I've done is I've actually cut it down. So it's just literally a 3-inch depth piece. So I'm gonna take this to the table to cut the other piece for the other leg, and then I'm just going to overlock it and then add it onto the bottom of the trouser. And I think I paid about £3 for this, and I think there was initially 3 meters on it, but I have used it for other things in the past, although I can't remember what for at this moment in time. But because it's that wide and you've got a scalloped edge on both sides, it's easy to cut it in the middle and then you've got twice as much. So let's go and cut the other piece for the other leg. So I put the leg on the table and I literally got the lace and I just put it where that's going to be, but then I allowed a centimetre on both sides of the lace to join that, so it's going to fit the bottom of that trouser perfect. And I'm going to just lay this now over this lace. And I'm just going to lay that on the table and then recut this out. So I'm going to go to my overlocker, stitch these, overlock them, and then we're going to put them straight onto the bottom of the jumpsuit. Right, so I'm just going to overlock along the top of this first. So let me get the first piece. So I'm going to join that, making it into the loop that it needs to be. I'm just trying to find out which is the right way of the lace. It's very hard to tell on some of these, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the wrong side. So I'm just going to get these edges and stitch these together. Now what I'm going to do with this, because obviously I've made it a band now to go around the bottom of the trouser, but where the bottom of the scallop bit, which is going to be at the bottom of the trouser, and you've got your overlocking, I'm just going to fetch that overlocking across and I'm going to stitch that and then cut the excess off. Same on the other one. I'm going to cut the excess off there. And then I've got a very neat on the bottom because there's no overlocking or cotton hanging off. I'm going to do the same on the opposite side where I've just stitched that, cut the excess overlocking off and then trim the cottons. Right, so I'm going to go to the table and actually pin these in place on the bottom of the trouser. Right, so I'm going to turn this so it is the wrong way. the legs. The belt's come through there for some reason. So I'm going to get the inside of the leg, so where the crutch is there, the inside of the leg seam. And this is where I'm going to be pinning the seam. I'm going to be doing this to the top of where that is overlooked on the trouser. So let me just start pinning this, and then I can actually show you. Right, so what I'm doing, to show you close up, is you can see there where the original hem is on the trouser. I'm lining that overlocking up all the way across with that, and then pinning it in position on the inside of the leg. So I'm just going to do the other leg. Now what I'm going to stitch now on the juke is where that's all been pinned on the inside. I'm going to come, and on the right side I'm going to stitch on this stitching that's nearest to the hem. So I'm not going to stitch on this one because that's really at the edge of the hem there, and the chances me missing it. So if I come down to the next one, I know 100% I'm going to be catching that lacing. So that's what I'm going to be doing now on the juke. So I'm going to come to the inside seam where I'm going to start it. Just going to fold that down, get to that point, and I need to make sure that all the way around is that overlocking is coming when I've pinned it. I'm aiming to stitch exactly on that row of stitching. So you can see there that there's not another row of stitching. I've literally stitched over the stitching that was there on the bottom nearest the hem. And then on the inside, that's how the lace looks all the way around. Now, my daughter's not here, so she's not able to try it on because she has just gone home because I've just been here for the Easter break. But I did sort of, she tried it on before she went, and I did measure how long the lace needed to be to get the length that she wanted on it. But you can just see from that just looks like it had the lace on it naturally, because I've stitched into the stitch that was already there. It's all overlocked inside, so you have got your professional finish to that hem. And she can wear that with flats, or she can wear it with heels. The jumpsuit itself is from Kaleidoscope, but it's just such a beautiful print for summer. It's a lovely heavyweight polyester, and like I said, that just finishes the hem off lovely and gives her the extra length that she needs. So thanks for joining me, guys. Take care for now and see you soon. Bye for now.